Feels like love, Cupid made a shot.
Hi guys, welcome back. Today we have a small little sweetie unboxing. We have a few items from Nailbayo in here, the Doi Gels. We have the new Moon collection. Okay, that's gonna sound really weird. I don't mean the new Moon T-Box, I mean the Moon collection by Nailbayo. It is so cool. It does such like amazing like kind of creator vibes. So I am so excited to play with this and unbox these few little things that I have in here and do a quick nail set with you. Okay guys, so I unboxed all of the Moon Gels. They're so cool. They also sent me the wedding, one of the wedding gels. So Sweetie Nail Supply was so kind to send me over a little bit of goodies. I did purchase these two little stands, but thank you so much. And if you want to save yourself some Moulin Rouge over at Sweetie, I do have a discount code that you can use at Sweetie Nail Supply. It is Blue Rose. I'll pop it up and you can save yourself 10%. I've eyed these gels for so long. Now I did this video a little different and you might notice it. Let's just check this out though. Ooh, you're so pretty. You might notice it that, well, your nails already look done, girl. What do you mean you're doing a design? So what I did is I actually went in, played with these gels a little bit, created a nail design, really played with them and try to like see what I thought about them and liked them, and then I wanted to bring them and then do this side of the video first, if that makes sense. Don't worry, it'll still be like backwards for you guys. You will see this part first and then you will go into the nail design. But I really wanted to be able to talk about the gels and my opinion of them as we were swatching them. So let's take these little guys out. So I bought these. Hold on, let me just get this out of the wrapper. Okay, so I got them under the wrapper. There is a little film on the back, so you want to take that out. Oops. And I got these for my cat eye gels. Sorry, I have oil, so they're gonna have my little fingerprints. For my cat eye gels, I think these are the pink ones. I don't know, they're giving off blue though. I don't know which ones they are. They're the 01 or whatever ones, because I know they contacted me about them, but they actually look like they're the same. But I got these for my cat eyes when I'm doing my cat eye polishes, and I do have their tip. It's called a caramel tip gel, and this stuff works really nice. I like this for when I'm doing like my cat eye gels and stuff. Now this is a gel that you can squeeze on. I don't want too much. I like to just give it a second, give it a flip so it can just level itself out, and then get it in the light, cure it, and then that is like your glue for your nail stands. So super cute. But again, I got these for cat eye because when you're doing cat eye, you don't want any metal. Now I already prepped these for this video and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I got those stands, but they have the metal pieces which will affect any cat eye. But because we're not using cat eye today, I think I'll just still use these little guys because I've already kind of got them prepped and ready. But I will show you how that one works with the tip glue on it. It is just so cute. So we have 6. This is a little 6-piece collection, and these are so unique. They make little like holes, kind of like a crater, like how you see on the moon. It's legitly one of the best products I've seen in so long. And for me, I found when I was working with them and doing the design, you can get so much depth with very minimal effort with it, and that I love because I'm, yes, a nail artist, but I haven't been doing like nail art that long. And when I started YouTube, I started my whole journey in one, so I was learning everything, and I still am learning everything at once. So it takes time to get like really cool in-depth like nails unless you really know what you're doing. These gels make it so you're just, anybody can do it. That's how I feel. This is like a beautiful pearl white. Look at it, it's already starting to do the little effect. So this, I feel, I don't know, it's kind of foolproof, if that makes sense. It is so foolproof. Anybody can get amazing depth in nails just by using these products. And you will see that very shortly when I show you how I created this design. Very minimal effort because the gel does all the work for you. Look at that. And if you just give it a second, it's going to self-level. And when it self-levels also, it makes these little baby holes. Do you see little indents? Kind of like little craters. It is the most unique vibe ever. I love it. So So that is 01. Again, it has like a shimmer vibe. This is one of my favorites too. This is 02. In our design, we've used 3 out of the 6 colors. Look at this one. It's giving like champagne-y vibes. I will just show you here. So we have that little glue. You put your tip on and then it holds. I will say when I was working with the gels, I did find to get like the best result, in my opinion, going with a medium layer. Like you don't want to be too thin with this. You really want to make sure the gel is covering everything enough so it can do the little effect that it wants to do, like the little separation bubbles. That's what I've been calling them. You don't want to go too thin because I feel like you won't actually get that effect. Isn't that so cool? Like, love that. We'll put that guy in. Again, that is number 2. Now they sell this in a complete set, as well as you can buy these individual. This is number 3. And these ones I haven't played with. So the 3, 4, and 5, I didn't really play with those ones. I went the 1, 2, and 6 for the design that I have on my hands right now. And I'm just obsessed. I think there's so much you can do with these. For sure. Like, this is honestly a must. This whole collection. But oh yeah, that's so cool. Maybe like a rose quartz design you could probably get out of that one. Ooh, you're so gorgeous. Okay, we have number 4. Ooh, it's a little bit darker. We will go ahead and compare all of the colors in the end, just to see like the difference, especially with these 3. I feel the 3, what is it, 3, 4, and 5 are very similar colors, but layering these was the funnest thing ever. You can get so much definition and depth in a nail just by layering these a little bit, putting maybe a little bit of ink down and some chrome. Oh, you could do so much with these gels. That is gorgeous. Number 5. Ooh. Ooh, okay, you're a little bit more on the browner side. You're very pretty. Oh my gosh. It just, I love what it does. I love it. It gives it such a cool texture and vibe. And you can really, when you're top coating this, you can make it so you're not feeling that texture, but still seeing that texture if you like. If you go over it with 2 top coats, that's what I did with these. And again, I feel you get so much depth within these little nails. And the only extra products I did was a chrome and an ink. That's it. Like, that is it. Who doesn't already have that in their collection? If not, Sweetie Nail Supply definitely sells inks. They have this ink set that I want so bad. It's sold out right now. Moon 06, and they also have chromes over there. So they have everything to make these like really cool designs. This one is one of my favorites too. I think I really like 5 as well. I like the pinks too. I want to use them. They're really unique. It's so cool. You could use that as like dragon skin too, I feel, or even probably fish. You could get like a texture of that, like a scaly vibe. Oh my god, it's really cool. Last but not least, they sent me their wedding gel, which is so pretty. I did incorporate this into the design as well, but I did add a touch of gold, 24 karat by Madame Glam actually. I'll have to look on the site and see if Doi has like a gold version to this one, but oh my god, it was just a little too silver for what I wanted in the design, but I definitely incorporated it and it toned down and almost gave like a white goldish vibe, which I really liked. So I was like, oh yeah, you're gorge. Look at that. Look at the sparkle in that. Oh my god, you're so pretty. I love you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let everything cure and then we'll be right back. And here we are, guys. So those are the 6 colors, 7 if we include that beautiful glitter, which is a perfect silver glitter. I love them. I would say if you can only get a couple, definitely these two like layer very well. You get like just that smidge of like gray hue-ish with it. I really love that. I really love number 6 as well. I actually really enjoy number 5. That's really pretty too. It's giving off like a smidge of like copper-ish undertone to it, and then these beautiful pinks would be beautiful for layering as well. But I really love them. Minimal effort for such depth. I found I got so much depth with these nails, and I've never done that style before, so it was really cool to play with these and see what I can create. So definitely happy to jump in and play with them even more and go down the other rabbit hole of a few more things with them. I did create these couple nails here. Okay, so there we go, sorry. So I was playing around with a little bit of greens and different inks like that, and I was able to like get this type of design, which I want to try to redo, but I ended up going with this design that we have on my hands now. And again, I think there is so much depth within these nails, and I would love to show you how I create them. So let's jump into that portion of the video. And again, if you want to get your hands on these are at Sweetie Nail Supply. You can use my discount code BlueRose and save yourself. But I honestly really recommend trying these. You can get such depth, and I know I'm going to keep saying that. I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but you can get so much depth out of these gels. They're so cool of what they offer. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you so much to Sweetie for sending these my way. I appreciate you. I'm going to put the tips on. I've been using the Opera Sculpted Long Almond. I already did my right hand. I'm so sorry. I thought I'll just do my left hand with you guys. So how I like to do my Gel X is I like to put a dehydrator and a primer. My nails or my hands are pretty dry because I did have this little regular D-gel potion over it, and I took that off with acetone, so my hands are white AF, but no point of putting any lotion or type of vibe on my nails right now because we want them to be kind of dry. So the reason I like to put a dehydrator and a primer is I want my nails to stay on, but I also want them to pop off. So this is like how I do my pop off method. I just want them to stay until I want them to pop off. And I am going to use the Yogo Peel Base. I personally like that one. It works good for me and what I want. I'm not a fan of the Jello one. I just did that and it literally like really destroyed my nails. And the peel base. I heard though if you put a top coat underneath it, it could work, but like now that just seems like crazy extra work. Kind of pointless, but yeah, you could definitely do that if you wanted to. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a thin layer on all of my nails. I like to just do a thin layer. I think if you want to get these to pop off very easily, then you could go in with 2 thinner layers or just a medium-ish layer. But like I always say, I like to wear my nails for a little bit. And yeah, so I'm going to go in with the Opera Extension Glue. I still find it has a bit of a heat spike, but I did take your guys' advice. I do read all the comments. It's just hard for me to reply to all the comments back. I love y'all. I'm going to put it in, when I put it in the light, I'm going to actually leave my hand a lot lower and then also go in for a few seconds as more of a flash cure and then come back out and go back in. But I do find, I think it's because when I do wear the, oh god, what is it called now? I can't even think about it. The Opera, sculpted, thank you. The sculpted nails, they have a bit of a deeper well, so I do have to use a little bit more glue, especially this glue being a thinner glue. I could use like a hard glue, but I just prefer to use a thinner glue, and this one I really like because it's a no wipe. So after that, I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of crisp up anything and make sure I take off any extra glue because that happens to me sometimes around the cuticle area. And then I'm going to also buff the nails and make sure that they're all ready to go for our polish application. Now I just grabbed some swipe and I'm just going to clean off all of my nails. I've actually just went back to using a gel wipe solution because I feel like using alcohol or acetone, it just turns my nails white. And that's because these are just like a Gel X type of vibe. I don't know why this does that to me. But I'm going to go down with the Doi base. Oh my god, I highly recommend getting the base and the top coat. The brushes alone, it's worth it for them. I love the shorter brush. It just feels like I really get in there. So I'm going to go down and base coat the 3 nails that I'm going to work on. I'm going to do Frenches on 3 of them. Well, attempt to French, I'm going to say that much. But first I'm going to go down with this other, what was that, yogurt nail, I believe? Or was that a Doi? No, I don't remember. I literally just seen it. Anyways, I did show you up there. I apologize. Beautiful color. It's like just a nudie. It's almost like literally like skin tone-ish vibes. It's so pretty. So I'm going to go down and do 2 coats, curing 30 seconds in between each coat, and a full cure for the second coat of that. Now I'm going to go in and I'm just going to draw my French line. I don't want this to be down too low. I want actually quite a bit of room on the tip so I can do the marbled type of look, or natural stone marble look. So I'm just going to go ahead and do Frenches on them, and this is just a gel paint, I believe, from Ali Express. I really like the color of it though. It's not too gold. It's not like a bronzier type of color. I really like that. I thought it complemented the colors in the moon gels here. So I'm just going to go down and I'm going to take number 2, I believe that was, and I'm going to do my first layer of base on all 3 nails, and then I'm going to cure that, and from there we're going to go and add a few different layers of just different nail art, more of the gels. And one thing I found about these is I was layering different things on these nails, meaning I layered inks are very thin. You're not going to get much bulk or anything bulk from them, but I did layers of the different gel and different like swipes and swoops, and they did not bulk up at all. So I really like that, as much as you can layer these and get just a lot of different dimension. So that was kind of fun using them in that way. I really did enjoy that. And I thought I was filming, but I guess I didn't there. So I did go down and just put some chrome in a little bit of areas. And then I'm going to go in with the 3 colors. I think it was 1, 2, and 6. And I'm just going to put like little layers and swoops and swipes and try to get that, how do you call it, like that stone look. But what I do is when I do give like a little swoop to it, I do have my brush that I just dip in a little bit of alcohol. Don't get it saturated or nothing, but I do just want to like tap out the edges so you're not getting any harsh lines, and it'll just kind of blend in a little bit. And then that's all I'm doing. I keep going back and I keep adding just different layers, and then like I said, by the time you're done, it's like it looks like this marbled type of polished marble vibe. I don't know, I just truly think it looks so amazing. But it's just layering different little things, adding this, adding that, alternating your colors. You don't want too much of one color in there. You want them all to kind of shine through in their own little glory. Now I'm going to go in and I'm just going to top coat the 3 nails. We're not done yet, but what I wanted to do is I actually wanted to go over and give them 2 layers of top coat those 3 nails for now. And in the end, you'll see that I'm going to actually slightly buff over them and just crispen up my shape, because we are doing different layers, and yeah, just different layers and multiple layers, I should say, you can kind of lose your shape a little bit, and I don't want to do that. So if I put 2 layers of top coat on it, that will protect my design, and I can go and give it a little buff and a shape up just to kind of get it crisp, and then go in with one last final top coat. For this nail, or these 2 nails I should say, I'm going to go down with the Doi base coat. Now, I don't recommend doing this if you're just going to do it for the chrome aspect, but I actually just want the chrome to stick to it because I'm going to put the Doi gel, the moon gel, over top of it. So the base coat was perfectly fine for me, and it'll just give it a stick. The reason I don't suggest it just for the over a chrome is because you're not going to get that chrome effect. If you'll see this, it's going to look a little chalky type of vibe. I'm fine for that with what I needed, but that's not going to be like a finished chrome look, if you know what I'm saying. You put it over a top coat, like a chromed for a chrome. Gosh, I can't talk. A top coat for chrome, and then you'll get that polished look that you're going to want with a finished chrome look. Very important step, make sure you clean up any chrome that you do not want on your nail, because once we go ahead and put the gel polish on it and you end up curing that, you're going to kind of seal in any chrome that you don't want. So I recommend cleaning up first and then going with your gel polish. So we're just going to go in with number 2, I believe it is, and get a nice little medium layer over the whole nail, and you're going to see the chrome kind of peek itself through in those little bubbles. I thought that is such a cool effect. So I'm going to do that on both the nails. Clean up. I always clean up before I cure my nail. You just want to make sure that you have nothing touching your skin, nothing around your cuticle, and that's just to ensure that you have a beautiful nail and it's not all, you know what I mean, flooded or anything like that. I just totally recommend, if you can, to clean up first and then go in and cure. It only takes a second, and I promise you, you will notice a big difference when doing your nails for the finished look. So for these 2 nails, we're going to do the full cover of them and the full cover effect. So all I'm going to do is take some chrome and just kind of put little blotches over the nail, and then we're going to go in with the other colors. We're keeping the same 3 colors, and we're going to alter them and, like I said, layer them, blend out the edges so it's not a very harsh line, and then again add a little bit of white ink and just layer it until you get that finished look that you want. So that's all I'm going to do here, is the same thing I did in the beginning. And again, the only thing I could say as a tip is blend out your edges, and I feel like it just makes it like look more seamless, and it's not harsh lines going through any of the polish from the brush strokes. So I'm just going in and we're going to do the same thing, 2 thin layers of top coat, curing in between each layer. And now I'm going to go and crisp everything up. I know that some people might think that this is pointless, but when you're doing a lot of layers on a nail, if you want it really crisp, then this is what I would recommend doing. But this is just a buff. We're not going crazy filing in here because you don't want to file into your design. So what I'm going to do is just make sure I'm going to crisp up my side walls, make sure that I have no little lumpies or anything like that. And then I'm going to go over and buff the whole nail very lightly just to make sure I get off that shine. And if there is any extra really raised bumps, then that'll help smooth them down a little bit as well. But you do want to make sure when you are doing this design to try to make sure you're not going up too high with the design. Like you can get a lot of depth and just kind of keep it low, if that makes sense. Like you don't want to build up too much bulk. I hope that makes sense. So after that, I'm just going to go over and I mixed 24 karat from Madame Glam with the wedding glitter from Doi that Sweetie Nail Supply sent me. Thank you so much. And it made almost this like champagne, like white gold type of glitter, which I really liked. I think it really complemented the design. I just think, in my honest opinion, I'm going to keep it real with you, I didn't like the harsh line of the gold line that I did, to be honest. I really need to work on my Frenches anyways, but I don't know, maybe like next time I could just not do the line and just try to create the French with just crisping up the design, if that makes sense, and kind of keep it like a little live edge type of vibe. But I thought I would just add the glitter, and now wearing them, I actually do like the way the glitter kind of complements them. And it looks really cute. So after that, I'm just going to go ahead and give everything a top coat, and then we will be done this design. And if I haven't said it already, oh my god, when you're over at Sweetie, because you know you're going to want these moon gels, you could use my discount code there, save yourself 10%. But I promise you, grab the base and top coat, this Doi right here. Oh my god, like the brush is legitly incredible. They have a clear, which I really like so far for doing over glitter. I tried that and I was like, okay, you're nice. I like you. So if you wanted to get all three, that would be great too. But for sure, the top and base, ooh, they're just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful brushes. The formula is so nice. I can't lie, I can't say it wears well yet because I've only had this on for a couple days, but so far still very shiny. But I hope you guys enjoy this whole design. Let me know, would you rock these? I think they turned out so pretty. I love them. I'm so impressed with myself. Don't mind my Frenches. Oh, I need to work on them. But isn't it pretty? I love it. I would love for you guys to make a design like this. It's not hard. It's so easy using these products. Definitely check out Sweetie Nail Supply. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.